Hi, I hope you're doing so well. So this week in our class, we are going to learn how to draw a whale because we're reviewing the letter W, and whale starts with the letter W. So did you know that whales talk to their children just like your mom and dad talk to you? Well, they might not say, "Hey, why don't you come do this?" in words, but they do say it in song. Isn't that crazy? Could you imagine if mom always just sang what she wanted you to do? Well, that's kind of how whales do it. They have a song that they sing to each other, and that's how they share what they want or need from one another. And today, I'm going to share a story with you that is one of my favorites, and it's about a whale's song. And one of the reasons I love this book is it has absolutely beautiful illustrations. Did you know that the word illustration is a fancy word to say the picture, or in the book, the picture book? There's words and then there's a picture, and that picture is called an illustration. Anyways, I hope you enjoy today's book, and I hope you enjoy drawing even more. Now, remember, if you try drawing and it doesn't work out, it's okay. We're all just learning. I did prepare a sheet that you can use. It's like little dotted lines. How sometimes people might dot out letters to teach you how to draw those letters. Well, this is a dotted line whale. So when you draw your whale, if it doesn't work out, you can just print off my dotted line whale and try drawing from a dotted line and see how that goes. And then you can color it just like you would of the whale that you drew. But I do want you to at least try drawing a whale. There's no better way to learn how to draw than to just try again. And like anything, drawing, the more you practice, the better you become. So, without further ado, let's get started. The story I'm sharing with you today is following Papa's Song by Gianna Moreno. At dawn, Little Blue nuzzled alongside Papa and asked, "Is it time?" "Listen for the other whales," said Papa. "When you hear their call, we'll know it's time to go." Little Blue listened to the peaceful quiet that whispered through the morning sea. "Papa," asked Little Blue, "are we going very far?" "Yes, Little Blue. We will travel farther than we have ever gone before." "But Papa, how will we know which way to go?" "We'll follow the song of the whales, Little Blue, just like our family has for years upon years." Papa moved off with a sweep of his tail, and Little Blue wiggled to follow. "Papa," said Little Blue, "how do you swim so fast?" "When you are big, Little Blue, your tail will carry you very quickly too." "When I am big, Papa, will I still hear your song?" "Yes, Little Blue. If you listen closely, you will always hear my song." Little Blue heard a sound from far off and said, "I hear the other whales, Papa. I hear them." "Yes, Little Blue, now it's time to begin our journey." Papa's voice echoed across the sea, through the liquid light, and deep into the mysterious black. Little Blue followed Papa's song and asked, "What's there, Papa? Where we can't see?" "Ahead is our summer feeding ground, Little Blue, and below us is a magical world," said Papa. "But far below it's very dark." As they traveled, Little Blue dreamed of what lay below and saw a flash in the darkness. With a swoosh of a tail, Little Blue followed the flickering light and dove down into the cool water. Everything was magical, just like Papa said. Little Blue went deeper. Far below it was cold and dark and silent. "Papa, where are you?" cried Little Blue. "Where are you?" But Little Blue's small voice was lost in the darkness. Then Little Blue remembered what Papa said and listened. Little Blue, Little Blue. Little Blue followed the path of Papa's song and rose up from the deep. Together they soared into the light and sang Papa's song across the evening sea. Hey, did you like that book? I hope you liked it so much. I really enjoyed reading it to you. And you know, that book really reminds me of this awesome Bible verse in Colossians 3:20, where it says, "Children, obey your parents in all things, for this pleases the Lord." And just think, if Little Blue would have listened to his dad and not swam down where he wasn't supposed to be, he wouldn't have lost sight of his dad and he wouldn't have become scared. But if we listen to our parents, a lot of times it'll help us out in so many different ways. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed drawing with me today as we draw a well. For today's lesson, you will need a pencil and a piece of paper. And you can finish your well by coloring it if you want. If you have something to color it, like crayons or markers or colored pencils, you can do that. I will show you an example of myself coloring the whale with colored pencils, and then I will show you an example that I did using crayons. So I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Let's get started. So first I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to draw a big upside down U. From there, I'm going to round it up a little bit, kind of like a slight smile going up, and then making an oval shape that has a point on the end. And then I'm going to do another oval shape with another point on the end. Now we just need one more oval with a point on the end, then bring it down for the slight smile, and you just created the whale's tail. Now we are going to give the whale a little smile, so just a little smile. And then we're going to give him a belly by rounding our next line down and around over to the tail. We will next draw the fin for the side of the whale there. So you just come out from the whale's body, round it, and go back up. Then you grab your eraser and erase the little bit of the side of the whale that you could see through the fin. Next, we will add a belly to the whale by starting with a line by his mouth and rounding down towards the bottom of the whale body, and then adding a few lines to show the texture of his body. Make sure you don't draw the lines through his fin there on the side though. And last, we draw his eye, which is just a circle with a little eyeball in it. And there you have it. There's your whale. Now you get to color him or decorate him or add things to the picture as you want. Like maybe you would like a little mermaid there at the bottom. So I'm adding a little mermaid right now. Or maybe you want a fish. Or maybe that's not your style. Maybe you would like to add a shark. Yeah, with some big teeth. You can also add a wavy line to make it look like water, like the whale is popping its head up above the water. Because I don't know if you knew it or not, but whales breathe oxygen like we do. And you can put some water popping out of the top of the whale because they have what's called a blowhole up there, and it blows the water up so that they can breathe in fresh air. And after you're done that, it's time to color. So you can use your colored pencils, markers, or crayons, whichever you prefer. But remember to try to color neat, because it doesn't matter how great your drawing is. If you color sloppy, that's oftentimes what people see most. How did drawing your whale go? I hope you had a lot of fun, and I can't wait until our next art lesson together.